Hello everyone, I'm Ep05.
And I am Sandman99.
And welcome back to Tyrian 2000, or Open Tyrian 2000. And today we're going to be doing, I think, the last level of Act 5, but I'm switching my rear weapon here to the Sonic Wave again.
Oh, how come?
Because I still think, after all this experience and experimenting, that it's like the best rear weapon in the game.
Oh.
Because you can turn it forward and fire it forward.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, we gotta go, we gotta fight someone. Oh yeah, this is, yeah, I remember this now. Boss fight. Can't remember the,
Oh, so first it was the eyes and the noses and the ears, and now you get to have all the body parts, or
yep,
what?
including blood cells.
Oh.
Oops, shit, whoops.
Oops. Oh, he just stuck his tongue out at you.
Yeah, the tongue is the enemy there,
Oh.
on that particular one.
I see.
Yep. It's so much easier to do these fights with the SDF main gun, because the SDF main gun can shoot through things, but, I totally didn't pick it up in the harvest level for some reason.
Oh. And then you got blown up.
Yeah, and then I got blown up. But I'm so used to doing this with the SDF. I don't think I've ever actually done this without the SDF main gun, to be honest.
Oh.
It's actually like, or maybe I have, but it was such a long time ago that, yeah. There we go. Because the front of the enemy here is completely impervious to damage, right?
Oh.
So if you're trying to shoot like the eyes, for example, you can't actually do that with your front gun until they pop off.
Oh.
But because the nose area there is completely impervious to damage.
I see.
But if you have the SDF main gun and you can shoot through them, right? Ah, fuck. Oh, rip. If you have the SDF main gun, then you can just shoot through these stages and you don't have to worry about it or think about it.
Oh, then why don't you get that?
Because I can't go back and get that from the harvest level.
Oh. You can't just buy it like any other upgrade?
No, it's a special weapon that you have to find.
Oh.
It's like the dual laser beam there. It's a special weapon that we happen to have.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you actually have to find it and get it. Yeah, we're just going to hijack ourselves through that mess and take a bunch of damage. Oops, shit.
So is this some sort of bonus level or something?
No. It's like a boss fight, like a novel boss fight type of thing, yeah. There we go. So we did it without the SDF main gun. It's easier with the SDF main gun because you can just power through those stages without having to memorize any of them because you can shoot right through to everything. But I guess that's why the SDF main gun is a special weapon. You have to do this very specific thing in order to find it. You have to kill like a very specific enemy at a very specific point in one of the waves on the screen in order to get it.
Oh.
And I guess I forgot about it when we were doing the harvest level, so I just totally didn't get it. Oh well. Anyways, main character here is having mad regrets about being stuck in endless wars all the time.
Oh.
And he's like, everybody's gonna celebrate me because I brought an end to the war, and then there's gonna be another war, and then I'm gonna have to fight it again.
Yeah, because that's the nature of things, right?
Yep.
So is this the actual end of the game then?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Technically the end, except then there's Act 5.
Oh.
Yep. So he decides to go to a random galaxy 100 light years away to a planet called Earth. And he's gonna put himself into cryo freeze while he flies over that way. Totally could make the text go faster. Yeah. Maybe I should go make the text go faster. There we go. And they give him a hero's death because everybody thinks he died or is dead. And then you get another one of those little mini games that you get at the end of an act where you have like the little endless computer game.
Oh.
It's another one of those Sojin games. I can't remember what this one is for, but yeah. Oh yeah, it's this one. It's like a squadron game.
Yeah, this looks almost like a little bit like one of the old arcade games from way back when.
Yeah, anyways, it has several levels. It'll cycle over and over and over again. If people want to see me play this one, I'll go and I'll play this one, but I'm not going to play it on camera. So anyways, we go there, we get out of the act. So there's the end of Act 4. So I told you we were at the end of Act 4.
Okay.
But now we gotta do Episode 5. So somebody woke us up out of our cryo sleep and decided to send us back. And it's like our best friend, whoever the fuck, his people woke us up and decided to bring us back. And they give you some other interesting weapons in this act, like this thing, which kind of sucks because it has a slow fire rate. This thing, which is like the sonic wave that can pass through things. That might have been useful for the last fight. You can get a Vulcan cannon if you wanted. We got the best generator already. Oh, see, that Plasma Storm also would have been good for that boss fight, because you could just shoot through everything with Plasma Storm. I didn't think of that either, so, you know, whatever. It is what it is. It's too late now.
So when do you get the carrot?
After Act 5, if I meet certain conditions that I'm not exactly clear on.
Oh.
Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. I'm not exactly sure why.
So you didn't make it to Earth then, I take it?
Obviously. Yeah, the what's his nuts' best friend's people, the Hazudra or whatever, ended up basically waking us out of our cryo sleep.
Oh.
And now we're gonna go and save the galaxy again. Because their people have gone crazy, and I guess they're trying to destroy the galaxy now. Or something. Some story-related thing that I don't really care about, you know. I get to blow shit up. That's about par for the course for me.
Yeah.
And these asteroid levels, well, they're not exactly hard, although the asteroids, I guess, can kind of kill you if you're not careful, but we have so much firepower at this point in the game, we can just kind of destroy everything. We don't get any points for destroying the asteroids, I believe, but we do get points for destroying ships. I can even destroy those big asteroids, which are practically impervious to normal weapons. That's just because we do so much damage. But I'd say Act 5 is easier than the other acts. I'd say it's probably the easiest act. They have another novel thing here. You can get this storm ship here. which is like
oh, there you go. There's the super carrot.
yeah, you can get the carrot. We'll probably go with the carrot just for this. But you can get the storm ship here, and it's like the precursor to the very first ship you get, apparently. It's like ancient technology that ship was based on.
Oh.
So, yeah. And there's a couple other unique weapons in here, like this needle laser thing can shoot through things. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know if it does as much damage as this laser, though. I don't think it does. Actually, let me check something here. I'm just gonna go like this. We're gonna save that. Did I forget something there? I'm gonna go and load that for a sec. Did I forget something here? No, I didn't forget something. I'm like, did I forget a shield upgrade? It's like, no, I didn't forget a shield upgrade. So I'll buy the carrot, even though it's not as good as our ship, because it actually has less armor.
Oh.
Although I think it has some specials on it, or something.
I thought the carrot was supposed to be the ultimate spaceship, right?
Yeah, you know, it is what it is. I can't remember. Oh yeah, we want to go to Sojin here. We go to this mining level. And this is actually where that needle laser comes in handy on this level, because you can shoot through the giant things of rock that those ships tend to come down and have, and then you can kill them through the rocks. That's basically what those types of weapons are good for, right? But we're basically relying on raw firepower here so that we don't have to think too hard. Although, honestly, we'd probably do better with a... I'd say probably a weapon that can shoot through things is better for boss fights. Because there's a lot of bosses in Act 4, particularly, that have indestructible barriers on them, basically. That we found out, as we found out when we went through Act 4. And if you had a weapon that could shoot through those indestructible barriers, then you can kill the bosses more effectively. But you see that missile thing that comes down from the top there? We can destroy that much more easily because we can just blow through all of its missiles, right? So there are advantages to both the direct and the pass-through fire-type weapons. Right, the direct fire-type weapons, they do way more damage, but the pass-through fire-type weapons, they can obviously shoot through shit, which is useful. Especially if there's really tough shit in behind, or in front of enemies that you want dead really badly, like fireball turrets. And then there's this other fancy ship, which actually it's like a rip-off of this ship, but it's not as good as that ship, so...
Oh.
I don't know what its purpose is. It's just, you know, Gen Core decided they were going to steal Microsoft's technology and start making their ships. Now that they beat them in the war. So you can get one of those ships.
Oh.
Use them, if you wanted to. And we'll go to Savara. We'll go to... Well, no, you know what? We've got enough firepower. We can probably do Kamenas. Kamenas is a harder level. Savara is kind of like a, you know, it's the level I do because it's easier. Kamenas, I think, is the harder of the two levels, and it's a bit more weird, I guess. It's like this weird ocean level now. And everything is ocean themed, and everything's like a fish or whatever. And you get these stupid electric eel things that fill the screen with bullets, right? That's kind of annoying.
Oh, seahorses.
Yep. And the seahorses will fuck you up if you drive your ship into them.
Oh.
Because they're very, very tough. They're like ridiculously heavily armored. And apparently, whatever the hell kind of fish that is. I can't even remember the name of it now. I'm so bad at biology because I haven't done biology-related things in years. But, they shoot lightning.
Most people forget about biology as soon as they get out of high school.
Man, I didn't even take biology in high school. I haven't taken biology since junior high.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was one of those slackers when I went through the high school system where I took like one science, and then there was like a technicality where I could take like calculus and use that to satisfy a science requirement when I went into university, so that's what I did. Which means I'm really good at math and I know absolutely nothing about like science, especially biology or chemistry. But I didn't really give a shit because I didn't really see any value in biology or chemistry if I wasn't going to be a biologist or a chemist.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, I've never used those things since.
Well, I guess it just depends on what it is that makes your dreams come true, right?
Well, I'd say as a computer programmer, I've used mathematics and physics far more than I ever would have used biology or chemistry.
Yep.
But, you know, they always want you to take all three sciences. Like, fuck, do you know how big your course load would be if you took all three sciences? Fuck that.
The whole idea, I guess, in high school is they're trying to get you to be as well-rounded as possible so that if you don't know what you want to do yet, then your options are open when you get out, right?
Well, you know what? I appreciated the hell out of getting off at noon every single day. Oh shit, I forgot that thing shoots fireballs.
No, you get to do the whole thing over.
I was super happy about getting off at noon every single day in my last year of high school, and that's what I did. Alright, everybody in school was in there taking their fucking chemistry and their biology, and nobody had any free periods, and here I was getting off at noon every day. Because why work that hard if you don't have to?
Yeah, there's some inspirational words for people out there. Yeah.
Yeah, well, fuck that, man. You know, it's stupid. What they really should do is they probably should just give you a generalized science course all the way through. But the problem is they offered a generalized science course, but it was the lower level science course, and it wasn't accepted by universities. Right? You couldn't use it to get into universities because you had to take like one of the specific sciences.
Yeah, well, the thing is, the specific sciences are somewhat more specialized than a general science course, I think.
Well, and that's just it. And so it was just like, you know what, I'm never going to use biology, I'm never going to use chemistry.
Yeah,
I'll take physics and I'll take calculus.
I personally found that I was always better at physics because I was good at math as well.
I mean, it was nice too with physics because your labs aren't really real labs. You kind of do like some really basic things and then record some physics stuff, calculations on a piece of paper, and then like do some math. And it's like, okay, I can do that. Whereas in chemistry, people gotta like mix hydrochloric acid and do shit in a fume hood, and I'm just like, nah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And so I didn't. And that is how you get into a Bachelor of Science program and get yourself a science degree, folks.
Yeah. By doing as little as possible.
That's right, as little science as possible. Now, that's why I always tell people that, you know, computer programming isn't really a science. It's a lot of math, or it can be math. Depends on what you do. If you're actually just going to be a code monkey who's doing the whole, like, modern, like, web dev app design thing, then it really doesn't matter what you do. You don't need to use any fucking math. You probably don't make anything on your own at all. You just kind of like throw things together and then glue different pieces of code together. Which is what most people do in this profession, honestly. We've got a beacon level 5, whatever the hell. Oh yeah! Are we already at the end?
Wow, guys, look they wear sunglasses in science fiction land there, eh?
Yeah, well, in this particular thing, for the, like, Zinglon Zealot people, Zinglon is like their religious figure, and they all wear sunglasses.
He looks like Vin Diesel.
Yeah, well, they all wear sunglasses. I don't know why they wear sunglasses or they look like that. That's just what they look like. Alright? It's just how they are. Okay, we're not at the end yet. We've got to do this level first. Okay. I forgot about this level. Dodging the fireballs is annoying.
It seemed to me like dodging the fireballs would be damn near impossible.
Well, you kind of do this sort of like pattern where you do like flattened figure eights at the bottom of the screen in order to dodge them.
Oh. Hey, they're shooting carrots back at you.
Yeah, well, they were shooting, somebody had a, I think that it's a hyper pulse what they have, honestly.
Oh, they look like carrots.
But you kind of do this, like, little figure eight motion there to make it hard for them to aim at you, but you gotta make sure not to run into those spikes that come out from the sides.
Oh.
And you want to keep your rotations very, very tight. Because the tighter you keep your rotations, then they won't be able to adjust to your aim. Whereas if you make a big loop like this, they'll actually be able to track you. Right, if you make like a big loop, they'll actually be able to track you. But if you make like a really tight... Yeah, let's just do this cheese. The stay to the side and dodge cheese. This isn't a viable way to dodge those fireball bullets, but I'm relying on my shields to regenerate faster than that fucking magnet thing there disappears. Basically, I'm relying on my shields to get past that section so that I don't have to think too hard about dodging those things while that magnet thing pulls me into its claw.
Oh.
So if I just constantly fly away from it, it can't pull me into the claw. And it can't shoot me with lightning. Ooh, there we go. Best shield in the game. It's so much shield that it goes off the chart.
Oh, okay.
And we can get this thing, which is like a six-way front blaster type of thing, instead of our double lasers.
Okay.
Is it actually better? I don't know. We'll buy it just to take a look at it. Probably made our ship a bunch weaker by doing that, but that's fine.
Next level unknown. Wow, now you're spraying stuff everywhere.
Yeah, now we're fighting the zealot people who use fruit as weapons.
Oh.
And it's like explosive fruit. I guess this little front ship thing probably gives me a little bit of decent side firepower and combined with my side weapon.
Yeah, well, you're able to do all sorts of mayhem and destruction there anyway. That little fucker is persistent, isn't he?
Oh shit. That was my fault. See, if you get caught on the oranges, they'll destroy your shields entirely.
Oh.
And yeah, I probably shouldn't have even died here. I probably should have just, like, stopped trying to be so fancy and just, like, fly through and destroy everything and avoid the oranges because they are like the saw blades from earlier levels. And they just totally wreck your shields and they're very hard to destroy.
Oh.
Well, we can destroy the oranges if we get enough fire on them. Maybe that's the solution. They're kind of hard to track, though, because they do that zigzag thing. But I guess if we just stay here and we just destroy everything on screen, then we don't have to worry about dodging so much. There's a solution. Yeah, then you kind of leave the...
That thing makes a different noise.
Yeah, it does. It's kind of like a blast type noise.
The first time that I heard that, I was looking around wondering if there was something going on in the house.
I think that they were shooting faster, too, the first time we came through this level.
Oh.
so who knows? Maybe I triggered some kind of failure condition and now we're not going to get the banana guns at the end of this. Because I died on this level.
Banana guns?
Yeah, there's like banana guns that you can get for getting through this.
Oh.
But I might not get them now because I went and died. In fact, I somewhat suspect that it almost lowered the difficulty on me now. Because now we're just destroying everything. I don't know, Act 5 is weird. There are things that I don't understand about this game that happen in Act 5 that I just don't really understand. There are weird quirks about this game in terms of difficulty anyways. But this is a pretty easy boss fight.
Yeah, I'll say. It was over before it even started.
We destroyed it before it ever came on. And then we had our friendship with, our one-time friendship with that guy, and then we killed the zealot religious people. And we get a congratulations.
Oh.
And then that's the end of Act 5. We get some credits. And we could type in techno at the title screen to get a super arcade mode.
Oh.
Okay. But we didn't get the what the fuck's it called? So I do wonder, actually. I'm just going to check something here. Last level station. Just gonna complete this one more time just to see. Because this would have been before I died. I wonder if it does depend on if you die on this level. You don't get the fruit or something. Like the fruit guns? I can't remember. Sometimes you get them, like basically it gives you a it mandatorily gives you like a super carrot that replaces your ship at the end of this, and then it gives you like banana guns. I'll probably fast forward through this if I notice that the fire rate on the banana guns from the enemies isn't faster. But yeah. For those who don't know, F2, F6, F7 is the level skip cheat code.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so it looks like it's probably something coded into RAM. It's like a thing. If I go to F2, F6, F7, we'll just skip through that again.
Okay, so,
yeah, basically you can get, like, they're like banana cannons. They fire bananas.
But it's one of those randomly,
Yeah, if I can unlock it on a different save file, maybe, and show it off on camera on something else, maybe I'll do that. Because basically, if you just start a game in Act 5 and play through it, you can unlock it fairly easily. And so I might just show it off on that. But yeah, now we're back at Act 1 here, basically.
and you start the whole thing all over again.
And you start the whole thing all over again. And sometimes it escalates the difficulty, I think, and sometimes it doesn't. And I have no idea what the contributing factor of that is. Sometimes it lowers the difficulty too, I think. You can only really tell by the fire rate of the fireballs, right? Which is kind of hard to see if you destroy everything on screen. But there is one secret level here that I deliberately avoided when I first went through this. So I'm going to see about unlocking that secret level just to show it off. Ugh. And it's because the secret level is almost fucking impossible.
Oh.
Which is why I usually avoid it. This is the old secret level. We're not going to get that one.
Well, because once you've done it once, then it's done?
Well, no, we could do it, but we don't need the money. That's basically all that secret level is good for.
Oh.
So we're going to try to get the other secret level, which is right there. I believe that leads us to a level called Holes, and that's a really hard secret level. So I'll probably just play that secret level and then it'll be done. Usually there's a couple of secret levels per level, but this one is particularly noteworthy, which is why I'm doing it. This is way easier, isn't it? With this giant fucking laser beam, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
We can't even see the things we're destroying half the time. Think of it that way.
Yeah, you're destroying them before they even come on screen.
It's because I died on the fucking last level there, because I have this tendency to play around with that front blaster and try to get it to fly around without ever letting it reconnect with my ship. Because it's just one of the quirks of things that you can do with the things, right? But I don't know if it's particularly useful. Especially if you go and you get yourself killed by it.
Oh, that wasn't an enemy then. That was like
Yeah, see that? That's the front blaster. I can launch it off the end of my ship, and then I can have it like fly around, and as long as I don't let it reconnect with me, then it'll fly around and continue to fly around. But when it hits your position on the y-axis, then it reconnects with you automatically. It seeks you out.
Oh.
You can also continuously fire it forward and backwards like this, too, if you wanted to. Okay, we're just gonna wreck that guy. Okay, and I think, yeah, this is the secret level here. Holes. And fuck, I hate this level. What are the secret weapons available to us? Okay, so you can get the hyper pulse here. That would be good if you actually had the balls to try to take on this level at the beginning of the game. And you get guided micro bombs. I don't think those are useful though. Mostly it's the laser. I don't know if they sell you a better generator. I think this generator is actually sold on this level, but there's no way you'd be able to afford it after beating level 1. And yeah, so that's what they sell for weapons on this level. I just seem to remember that trying to do this secret level always gets me killed at the beginning of the game, whereas trying to do the other secret level, the one with all the bubbles and coins, that one's a really good way to set yourself up for a playthrough, because you can get a bunch of money and upgrade your guns early on. As you can see, there's a lot more shit going on here than in the other level. And a lot more fireballs. And I come through this level so seldom, rarely, that I barely remember the patterns of anything. Or rather, I don't remember the patterns of anything. And normally you can't destroy those things either, because your weapons would be so weak at this point. Like, good luck. And then you've got all these blade ships that are aimed at you too, right? Have fun dodging this, huh? We'd already be dead if we didn't have the upgraded shields and the upgraded ship and the upgraded weapons. Just a massive fucking field of fireballs, right? And then you get these things. I think you can kill that boss if you have enough firepower. If we used, like, plasma there. It's like the strongest weapon in the game. Yeah, there you go. We could destroy him with a laser if we aim directly at him. But yeah, the amount of bullets and fireballs and things that just are in this level, you can see why I don't do this level at the start of the game. It would just be stupid. Do this on Lord of the Game. Ugh. And so that's that level, and then we'd go back to the Asteroid 1, Asteroid 2 stuff, right? And I don't think they sell anything different just because you completed that level. So it's for totally no benefit. You can play one of the hardest levels in the game at the very start of the game. So yeah. But yeah, I guess that was a shorter episode because I told you that Act 5 was short. Right?
So what are you going to do then for the next time?
Well, we might give the arcade mode a try. So the arcade mode is kind of like this, except you find your weapons not from a store, but you find them in the field by destroying enemies.
Oh.
And you also have X number of lives to get through a level, right? So you can get like, I think you start with like two lives, and you can get like 15, 20 lives or whatever.
So what happens if you run out of lives, though?
Well, then you have to start the level over, obviously. But
okay.
As long as you don't die, you don't have to start the level over. Your ship respawns on screen where you last died.
Oh, okay.
Which is different from how the story mode goes.
Because in the mode you were playing, you had to restart the level every time.
That's right. Yeah. Now, mind you, you get more powerful weapons in this mode. Obviously, I'm not going to get access to something like the laser if I play the arcade mode. But yeah. And there's all kinds of things, like all kinds of arcade modes. Like, for example, you type in codes at the main screen here. I can't remember all of them. I think, what was it? The code that they even showed us at the end of the game. I can't even remember. I know this one. Alright. We'll just go, right, Super Arcade Nordship Z. Or Super Arcade with a Pretzel Pete truck. I remember that code.
Huh.
And I think you get these codes just by beating these arcades and beating the game over and over. If I recall. And I think at some point in like the early 2000s, I might have looked up like a game facts page that had a bunch of them on here. You can do Engage, which is like the super duper ultra hard arcade mode. It's Lord of the Game difficulty with shit weapons.
Oh.
All you get is this little railgun, but you can spawn weapons. If I can remember the fucking code to spawn the side weapon. I can't remember the code to spawn the little side weapon.
Well, I can't see this going on very long.
Oh, it's mostly just, you know, Lord of the Game stuff.
Yeah, before you get sorted out here pretty quick.
Well, I just wish I could remember how the fuck to spawn the one weapon. The other weapon? I can't remember how to spawn the weapon. I've activated invincibility like 6 times now. But there's a whole bunch of like hidden codes in this mode where you can spawn in different weapons and things. Yeah, there's like a companion side ship that you can get in order to... I keep thinking it's the fucking same code as invincibility, but it's not. Right, because this is the code for this fucking front gun. Yeah. Okay, that's like let out a microbomb burst at the cause of your armor. I guess the atomic railgun isn't a bad gun. Like it does destroy things, sort of. And this is easier than at the start of the game, because you have more armor, right? So I don't know. If people want to see me try to play this, I'll try to play this mode. Something like Asteroid 2 in Act 1 there, which is the level we unlocked after we did the bonus level, that would be nearly impossible on this difficulty. Because of the stop pauses in the turret sections, where you have to destroy the full screen of enemies.
Yeah. Well, it looks like there's a lot of different ways to play.
Oh, absolutely. Anyways, I'll quit out of this here. And then there's also other side games that you can do, like, which I think we saw me do once before, the Destruct side game here. Let's see if I can even remember how this works. Oh yeah. It's like all like based on the number pad and you have to fucking figure it out. Yeah, I don't know. I have to remember the controls for that one. But yeah, so if you guys want to see more, or if you just want to see the normal arcade battles, or run through the time battles, or something like that, let me know. There's also a 2-player arcade, but I somehow don't think Sandman would play that with me.
Not a chance.
Yeah, the one-player arcade is just
I have literally never even played this game ever, and I was never really very good at this type of game. So
yeah. But yeah, the one-player arcade, we could play through that. You guys let me know in the comments.
Yep. Yeah, let's have a little interaction from the people who are viewing here.
All right, so until next time.
I'm Sandman99.
And I'm Ep05. Have a good one.